The first time it happened, I remember I was in Ryman's. There I was, luxuriating in the atmosphere. I've always been attracted to stationery. There's something very appealing about new desk accessories. Mind you, it's been some time since I worked behind a desk. Anyway, I was admiring the selection of gel pens, and I overheard a conversation, just a snippet. There were two people in front of office storage, and one said to the other, sort of watching, "Isn't that David Hockney?" Well, I remember I looked around to see if the celebrated artist was among us. It amused me to think that he too might be choosing from the same set of writing implements as we mere mortals, but I couldn't see him. So I continued browsing the roller balls. I must say, I was very nearly tempted by the 2-for-1 offer on packs of 3. The next time it happened was at pool game. Gloria was just about to raise her mallet when she looked up and said, "Has anyone ever told you you look like David Hockney?" Well, there was this time back in Ryman's. "He's looking very good on it," she said. "I can't deny I was a little peeved, because I am 20 years older." Well, I pondered her words, not certain whether to be insulted or amused. When I got home, I opened the computer and Googled the old master. The young Hockney had sported a mop top of blonde hair, offset by his trademark thick owlish glasses. You wouldn't have called him a looker. Whereas I had been rather handsome, with my chiseled jaw, my silky fair hair, and my lustrously long eyelashes framing my light blue eyes. Really, we couldn't have been more different. But now, the short silver haircut, the thick dark-rimmed glasses, and the shape of our maturing faces. I still couldn't quite see it myself, so I closed the computer and shrugged it off. But then it happened again. I was at a social function making polite social chit-chat when the man I was making said chit-chat with suddenly said, "You remind me of someone." Oh, I knew what was coming. "Oh, really?" I said, with a decided lack of enthusiasm. "Who?" "You know, David Hockney, the artist." Well, I gave him my frostiest smile and turned away. But then I started to think. Maybe, just maybe, there was some mileage in this madness. Perhaps I could make a bigger splash than the doppelganger. So I took myself off to the Tate and the National Portrait Gallery and Battersea Power Station to see my Christmas lights. I must say, they were marvellous. Warhol was right when he said one day we'll all get our 15 minutes of fame. But it certainly helps if you look famous already. Excuse me. Phone. Hello, David. Oh, David? Yes. Next week, Royal Academy.